This video is about me missing my flight from Amsterdam to Italy, but first let me just put on a t-shirt and clean this room because it's a bit of a mess. So that's one, and that's much better, right? So if you don't know, I went to Italy for the past 5 days and I had a blast. But when I was coming back from Italy, well, I kind of missed my flight. And sure, that does happen sometimes, but the way that I miss my flight is straight up humiliating and really embarrassing. So let me explain to you guys what actually happened. So my flight was from Italy to Amsterdam, and then I had a 9-hour layover in Amsterdam to finally go back to Oslo. So I arrived in Amsterdam at around 10 p.m. and my flight was the next day at 7. So I thought, alright, I have the night over in Amsterdam, I don't know what my gate is for my next flight, but I'll just sleep wherever, and yeah, you know, I have the whole night. But I actually wasn't able to sleep because nothing was comfortable. There was mices just running around, so that kind of just went in my head. And yeah, straight up, I just didn't sleep the whole night. So what I did was kind of just wander around, listen to my music, eat some food, because yes, there was like one store open, so I kind of just ate croissant all night until the time that I had to go to my gate, which was at 7. So I checked my time, it's around 6:45. My gate is all the way to the end of the airport, so I kind of just slowly make my way there, listening to some music. When I get there, I am just so tired, I don't even think. I kind of just see the little screen and it says Oslo. I'm like, good, I'm at my gate, I'm on time, I'll just sit down and wait for them to be like, you know, excuse me please, can seat from this to this, come in, there you go. I was waiting for that, which didn't happen, because the next time that I turned my head to look at the screen, there's another name on the screen. Not Oslo, but some other kind of country. So I get my things, I walk to the next screen to see all the flights, and my flight is nowhere to be seen. So that's when I go to the window and I see the plane that I was supposed to be on leave. And yes, that's when I kind of just was like, well, shit. So I kind of just grabbed the first lady that worked at the airport and I was like, excuse me, and then she was kind of like, oh my god, you scared me. And I was like, sorry, I'm tired. What do I do if I miss my flight? So I get to the place and they do the thing and I'm like, okay, and I'm just, guys, I was so tired. All I had in my mind was gate B26, no, 28, 7 p.m. I mean a.m. Wow, even now I can't even just think straight. So gate B28, 7 a.m. And the thing was, my flight was leaving at 7 a.m. so I had to board the plane at 6:30. Whoops, I was just so tired. I just knew when my plane was leaving and did not think of I should get there before to board. 2 days prior to that, I did not sleep well because my Airbnb, the guy who lived there with me, he kind of snores a lot, so I would sleep like 3 hours, not even, and then I had a full day of walking around Rome with my heavy backpack, and that just, I was exhausted. So when I got home yesterday, I just went straight to bed and slept for 6 or 7 hours, and then just edited some pictures, and then went back to bed and slept for another 12 hours. I was tired. You see, I did plan on missing a flight during this trip. I was mentally prepared to be like, whoops, guys, I missed my flight. Because I had a plan, and the plan was, when I was going from Oslo to Italy, I had a 5-hour layover in France, and so seeing how I don't want to wait for things, I kind of thought, can I make it to the Eiffel Tower and back in 5 hours? So I tried. I went out of the airport, past security, just went, took a bus, and then took the metro, and then went to the Eiffel Tower and meet up with my friend Gab, and then went back to the airport. All of that within 5 hours, actually within 4 hours. And I was looking online to see if it was possible, how to get there fast, and all of the forums were saying, you need 7 hours, you need 9 hours to even think about it. And so I tried, and I did vlog it, but I had some technical problems with my microphone, but here's some footage. So right now I'm at the airport in France. I'm on my way to Italy, and I'm gonna try something really risky, and because I have 5 hours on my hands right now, I don't know what to do, so I thought, could I make it downtown Paris and back in 5 hours? So let's see.
To push you to the bitter end, and it's on repeat. Echo loop, wanna cut it out, the tide is turning back at you. When you was knocking on your door, nobody got
I got 2 hours to go back to the airport. Let's try this shit. But yeah, so I was totally prepared to miss that flight, but the one where I sleep at the airport, waiting at my gate and just not going into the plane, not in my plan. Not in the plan. So this is the story of how I missed my flight back to Oslo. And you know, I know I'm lucky that I have like enough money to just pay for another plane ticket. You know, I didn't have to call my parents or anything. I kind of just like, they told me like, yeah, you know, it's 100 euros for another ticket. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm just so tired. I kind of just paid and I left. And yeah, I mean, sure, it sucks that I had to pay for another bill, but I guess I just have to learn that now I just don't miss your flight and pay attention and don't take overnight layovers because that just kills you. So yeah, I also want to address another thing because this was, you know, just a small video. I had nothing to do today. I want to talk about the videos that I was supposed to make, the gear videos and stuff like that. That is still in the process. I am still making the gear video because even though it's all filmed and edited, I just simply didn't like what I did. It didn't reflect what I was able to do. It didn't reflect my talent with filmmaking, and I didn't like the final product. So I'm sorry for you guys who are dying to see what I'm using, but I just have to refilm everything, re-edit, because this was not me. This was not what I could do the best, and I just didn't like the product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see my daily struggle, just follow me on Instagram because this is where it all starts. I post stories all the time, and I'm sorry if I post so many stories, but you know, I should probably daily vlog, but I don't want to do that because it's time consuming. Yeah. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on also YouTube if you want to see videos sometimes when I post. And yeah, have an awesome day.